Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn about in-place restore of Microsoft Fabric warehouse. So what is restore in place? Restores a warehouse to the prior point in time, useful after corruption, bad release, or for dev test reset. Overwrites current warehouse, same name retained. All warehouse components are rolled back, Explorer, model, queries, and everything. So that's all it is the restore in place. So think about a scenario where you need to replace the entire warehouse to some certain time, and you have total 30 days time frame. So types of the restore points. So we have system created, that's every 8 hours, and up to the 180 copies you will be able to create. Then you have user defined, created manually before or after large changes. Both are retained for 30 days. Example use cases, so rollback after failed schema changes, reset test environment to clean state, and recover from data corruption or accidental deletes. So these are different use cases, but could be more use cases according to your scenarios as well. How to perform the restore, that we will be doing. I will show you exactly how you do that. And here is cost details, storage cost, charge for the underlying Parquet files, compute incurs during the creation and restore. The restore is built against the Microsoft Fabric capacity. And what permissions you need to perform that. So create a restore, admins only can do that. And to view the restore points, admins, members, contributors, and viewer can see those different restore points. And create user defined restore points. Admins can do that, members can do that, and contributors can do that. So there are some limitations. Restore overwrites the same warehouse, so no new name. So I think if you're thinking like, hey, let me restore the whole warehouse to another name, that's not possible. Now restore points cannot be extended beyond 30 days. So you have only 30 days in which you have those restore points, and they're not going to be more than 30 days. Not available if a warehouse is paused during creation. So these are the limitations, and now let's go ahead and perform this demo. Let's click on the workspaces and then select the workspace, sales workspace. Under the sales workspace, I have created different folders to manage different items. Here is the warehouse folder. Under the warehouse folder, I have tech data warehouse warehouse. So let's click on these three dots and it's going to show us the different options. One of the option we have is called the settings. Let's go to settings here, and then we have restore point right here. Let's click on that one, and then we read this definition. So restore points allows you to restore the warehouse to the previous version. The system creates a restore point at least every 8 hours. You can also add your own restore point at any time. The restore points are retained for 30 days before being deleted. So that's great. So we have enough information what are restore points and how often they are created. So you can see that I have created this warehouse a couple of days ago, and here are the first restore point, then it is creating every 8 hours. Now we can go ahead and add a restore point by ourselves, and it's called user define, and I'm going to call this one. Let's actually not do this one, but let's go back first and do some testing. Now in this case, if you see right here, go to my warehouse, and then you're gonna go to the schemas here and go to tables. If you notice here, I have these different tables right there. So one of the, if we want to get the list of those tables, but we can get, but there, remember these two tables for sure, because I don't have those when I was creating the warehouse. So if I restore to the previous condition, these two tables will be gone because I just created them today. Now let's go back to the our workspace here, and then we will take a look here, workspace, and here go to the options, setting, and then restore point. Now I'm going to restore to the very first time when the restore point was created. So let's go ahead and click right there, and then we are going to go right here and say restore. So we can go ahead and restore, and it is telling me, hey, it is going to do this thing. Restoring the warehouse will replace the current schema, queries, and models layouts which previous version with the previous version. Cancel active queries for all users. Close all web and tabular data stream connections. Replace any user access policies with the previous version. This includes row level, column level, and dynamic data mask and security. Any data added after the restore point will be lost. Are you sure you want to restore this warehouse? And I agree with that, and I'm gonna hit a restore. Okay, our restore is done successfully. Let's close this windows and go back to our warehouse. And now I'm going to refresh this and see if these tables what we had just saw them, they are there. So you see that this does not have any table because I created this warehouse and there was no tables at that time when restore point was created. So you see right there, so all the tables are gone, and then also there was a sales schema that's also gone. Now I think maybe I have make mistake, so I can go back right here and perform another restore. So let's go right here, and now we can go to settings here and say like, guess what, I should not go that far. So let's create this I created this restore point before I deleted everything, so I can use one of them, or I can use this latest and let's see if this will bring me my tables back. So you can see the time and everything here as well, so if it makes sense to you to restore to that point or not. So let's restore, and now we are restoring to kind of latest restore point that should have some tables. It's restored successfully. Let's close this one, and now we go back here and let's go to the warehouse and let's refresh this list of tables and everything. And now I'm going to show you schemas and go to the tables, and here we have those tables. So you see that now restore point is just working fine, and also I was telling you I had created this schema called sales, that's also there now. Now in this case let's take a backup of this or create a restore point for this and then perform another demo. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to this warehouse and then go to the restore point again, and then I'm going to create a manual restore. So I'm going to call this one demo delete. Okay, so I'm creating this restore point, and you saw that I have some tables in my warehouse. So the restore point is created. Now I went back and think maybe I was doing some testing and I perform all those different tasks here, and I need to drop these tables, or I executed some script and it has deleted all those tables. So now I think this is also done. So let me run this query, and let me run this query, and then you see that this table is also gone. So I'm dropping few tables, and you can see right there this is also dropped. So all done, and then drop this table. So I have dropped few of the tables here. Now this is great. We can close these windows or query windows, and here I'm going to go to the tables and refresh. You see that I have only 3 tables left. When all of a sudden I felt like, oh, this was a wrong deployment, and that has deleted my tables. Now what I need to do, I need to bring those back to the previous restore point. So I can go back here, and then we can go to the settings, and here we can go to restore points and use this demo delete restore point. Then we are going to restore that one, and it is going to bring us all the tables before we just took that restore point. Our restore point is restored successfully. If I go to the warehouse again and refresh those tables, before the restore we had all those tables and they came back. So you can refresh and take a look right there. So they came back as we deleted everything almost, and we left with 3, but now we restored back with the previous restore point, and they're back. So this is how you will be creating different restore points manually, or using the restore point that's are created every 8 hours in case you need to restore your warehouse. So I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.